Magic is very powerful, very powerful. And when we understand that you can actually play to someone's desires and get what you want, there is a lot to be understood about that ability, that responsibility.
Drink from my cup, yeah, drink from my cup. I highly love to fill you up. Drink from my cup, yeah. Drink from my cup.
Peace and love, you lovely people. It's your girl Karina, and welcome back to the channel. In this series, I am going to finally do my own How to Seduce series, and this one will be for Pisces. Okay, now Pisces is a sign that is deeply connected to the ethereal realm. And with that being said, you have to understand that when you're dealing with a Pisces, is that they have one foot in the matrix and one foot out of the matrix. It's such a great saying for Pisces because Pisces rules over the feet. So there's a lot here to be said about their abilities to be in one realm or the other. Okay. When you come across a Pisces, you may have a Pisces that wants to be out of the matrix, okay? This Pisces is deeply rooted in fantasy, maybe likes to drink a lot, maybe likes to smoke a lot, do drugs a lot, right? So there's a natural tendency to want to escape the reality, okay? Then there's the Pisces that is actually more of the romantic notion. So they are within the matrix reality, but they still operate off of a fantasy perception, okay? And so this person may, really focus on, being secure in life, gaining some sort of security as far as money and wealth, maybe even some status, but still romanticizes everything to a degree. So one of the things about seducing a Pisces that I think we need to incorporate is the idea that they enjoy being seduced. They enjoy assertive energy. So you don't want to be too aggressive because too aggressive will push them away. It feels very abusive. But they don't really like too passive either. Okay? Too passive just does not allow anything to happen at all. You will see that with your Pisces that they like somebody who is experienced in the realms of seduction, okay? And they like someone who understands their needs and wants to cater to their needs. And the more that you do this in a calm but assertive way, the more that they feel entrusted to you because they open up slowly. It's a gradual, slow opening up of who they are and what they want. You may not get, you don't you don't get everything at once with a Pisces, right? They don't show everything all at once. In fact, Pisces rules over the hidden secrets. It rules over the deeper meanings to life. And so when this is embodied in a person, they aren't always open right up front. They need to feel like they can trust you. And so there's a level of confidence that you have to have, a level of deep compassion and understanding that you have to have because these are truly unique beings and they won't be truly themselves around you if you tend to be too critical or too judgmental, okay? Now there are certain aspects of you having a strong sense of discernment that they will enjoy. They like people who make decisions and they like people who know what they want. So if you are judgmental and critical on that realm, right, using your discernment, then you'll be very attractive to a Pisces. You'll be they will be very interested in you because they are indecisive and like someone who knows what they want, and they can chameleon themselves to you just as much as they kind of want you to chameleon yourself to them. So understanding that to really attract a Pisces, to really seduce them, you have to be willing to merge your whole self with them, to almost become one with them. And that can be scary for people, especially if you're someone who fights for your individuality. If you see yourself in them, right? Even the parts of them that you might be like, I don't understand this. There's something deep within you that's just like that. And the more that you work on that dark energy, the more that you become something that they really appreciate in life. You become a source for them, you become a safe haven for them. And that's really important because mainly the way that you want to attract a Pisces is to be their peace. And if you are their peace, then you get all of the goodness that they will give you. So let's talk about some other like really nice things that Pisces love. They really love nostalgia. So if you discover like that they had a favorite band or favorite artist that they listened to like in their younger years or back in the day, depending on, what age of a Pisces you're dealing with, there's a certain era, certain type of music that they will really just love to listen to. So if you do something like buy an old record or maybe even create like if you became the one that organized like their music and like help them to enjoy an experience of constantly indulging in their favorite old time songs, then they will really love you for that. They will really love the atmosphere of music being played, in their environment. Okay, so Pisces, whether male or female, they really like to be nourished. Okay, so that could be with their feelings, but I'm specifically talking about, making food. So they like someone who can cook a really good meal. They honor that, they love it. It brings them joy, it makes them feel comfortable, it makes them feel secure, it makes them feel loved, it makes them romantic towards you. It makes them romantic to see you cooking. It makes them romantic to eat your food, especially if it's really good. So, having a nourishing aspect and habit or hobby that you do, specifically cooking, is really going to seduce your Pisces. Um, they love to, be taken care of. And like I said, this is man or woman. So, like, if you're dealing with a female Pisces, you want to cook for them. Yes, they will cook for you too. So you don't have to worry about that. But they want that, you know? It makes them feel really loved. But you can also do things that just show that you care, like acts of service. Um, there it is kind of like a mothering thing, but you don't have to look at it too deep. It's just being nourishing like a mother would. In fact, being nourishing like a mother would, caring like a mother would, caring about their safety, things like that. That is very romantic to them. Okay. It's weird because maybe some people might not find that to be very romantic, but to them, it really deeply showing that you care makes them flirtatious with you, makes them want to, be around you more. Um, you know, they want to be provided for and taken care of. Now, this can also be on a financial level, and you may find that to also be the case, but it's not always the case. The other thing is that they do like their partner, right? Especially in long term, they want you to cook and clean. So yeah, this could bother some people who might really be stuck on like traditional roles on who's supposed to cook or clean. Look, if you have a Pisces, if you're the one who has the Pisces, or you're trying to attract them, showing them that you can clean up, organize, but not be aggressive about it, but just show that you can, because you can clean from a place of like aggression, like, oh, you're dirty, you're filthy, I need to clean up your shit. Or you can just clean from a place of wanting to beautify a space. So if you come from that level, then that's going to really make them feel loved as well. And I promise you, you're going to get that Pisces to want to jump your bones if you're able to do those things for them. They love movies, but Pisces rules over the filming, like the enjoying of films. So They naturally love a really good movie that they can cozy up with and enjoy with you. They also are, like I said, big on nostalgia. So, like photo albums of them in the past, like the moment that you know that you are really in their realm is when they feel open and comfortable enough to show you their photo albums, right? They are either really comfortable with you or they're testing you to see if you are open to that, because to a Pisces, it's so deep within them, their memories, and nostalgia is such an important aspect for them. So they also would probably enjoy you sharing your photo albums and like and talking about your favorite types of music and being able to, be open and vulnerable about past memories and lessons learned is a very big thing for Pisces, because Pisces natural ruler is Jupiter, which is the planet of wisdom, right? So there's a lot of wisdom that they want to share. With Jupiter and Neptune, it's deep wisdom. It's not necessarily that what you learned in school, but the lessons that you've learned in life. Jupiter likes to teach, okay? So Pisces can be very preachy at times. If you're able to handle that, then um, yeah, that would be really nice to be able to handle the fact that they might want to give you a long lecture about something or teach you about something. As long, of course, some people don't like to be preached at, so you just have to understand that their energy is wanting to teach. So one way that you can navigate that, in which you're really seducing them or attracting them, but you're not like feeling like you're being lectured at, is to, find a topic that they're very passionate about and maybe that you don't know a lot about, and ask them questions and really genuinely be interested in the knowledge of a certain subject or topic that they have knowledge in, that they like to be the teacher. So, like the teacher student thing is kind of a deep thing for them. And once it happens in the mind, it might also happen in the bedroom, because they like to have this, it kind of connects to that seduction form of like, teacher and student. So in the bedroom, it could be, it could be swapped roles, but that role playing of teacher and student in the bedroom also is probably going to be something they really like. But overall, now that we're talking about role playing and seduction, that's a big thing with Pisces energy. Being able to costume yourself, or if not costume, play personalities and just be, have fun with it, keep it light. That is very intriguing for Pisces. And I think that most would like it very much. Um, you know, maybe even in day-to-day life, but also in your you know your fantasy bedroom enjoyments, right? Because Pisces rules over the bedroom, so things like lingerie and different things that you can do in the bed are things that work well with Pisces. Being able to chill with them, have discussions, talk, have sex, all of that, just in the bedroom, big thing, really connects with them on a different realm, because Pisces rules over sleeping, dreaming. So the bedroom is like the physical manifestation of that. And so them being in the bed with you, it kind of like ignites this comfortability. And even if you like to plan something sweet or maybe not typically associated with the bedroom, like some kind of like playing games, like a board game or something like that in the bedroom, that also would be fun. So you really want to explore that and just be compassionate. Um, this is not necessarily the best placement for somebody who has like insecurities, like really difficult insecurities that they aren't willing to work through. So if you are willing to work through it, then the Pisces will heal you, and they will help to heal you at least. And they can even do it through sex. They can really like help you to get things out in your sexual um, in the sexual realm, help you to purge things in the sexual realm. But let's say that you don't want to look too deep in yourself, or you don't want to be vulnerable, then that's a big turn off for Pisces. So you don't have to be perfect, even though at times you may feel like you do. But it's not that. It's more that of being vulnerable, of being willing to show all your colors. That is the key to this placement and understanding how to attract them, because they like authentic people, but more than anything they like people who are honest. And maybe that's because Pisces energy is so deceptive at times. That's kind of the darker side, and that's very scary to a lot of people, deception. But the more that you are honest, um actually, even when it comes to something being critical, like if there's something that you're really bothered by them, by what they're doing, if you were more honest with why you're bothered by it rather than attacking them, that becomes a really beautiful gateway to opening them up to see you and understand you and your needs. So, approaching them when you have difficulty, there's a finesse in that. And the more vulnerable you are, you actually attract them more, because they are a place of dealing with trauma and healing. So they welcome people who have issues, but you have to be the type of person that's ready to reform your issues. You have to be the type of person that's ready to face your issues when you're dealing with the Pisces. And lastly, I mean, there's so much to say about this placement on how to really attract them and seduce them. Um, you want to be very romantic as much as you can, and let the romance fill the air as much as possible. Um, but the other thing is also giving them space. So giving them space to do everything, which is like, if you want them to show that they love you or say something to show you that they care or whatever, if you're looking for them to make a move, just give them space to do it. Give them time and space to do it. Because this is not an energy that is like an initiating energy. So they need time and space and comfortability and peace to do something. And give them actual time and space as well. Like, if you are shacked up with a Pisces for a while, give them a day, or give them some time and space to be to themselves, because they're very meditative types of people, so they really need time of isolation to kind of decompress themselves. And so those are the things. I'm trying to think of what else there is, because I wrote a list about it, but now I'm just speaking from what I know and the list that I made. But yeah, if you have any experiences with the Pisces, write down in the comments what you have learned and how you've learned to adjust, and what makes you attractive, what makes them attracted to you. And I think if I need to do a part two, I will. But this is the first installation of this series. Thank you so much for tuning in to how to seduce or how to attract the signs. And I will do Aquarius next. Peace and love. Bye.